I'm here today to help out in a world that needs help. We're all stretched to the limit, doing things that maybe we used to pay people to do. I'm going to cut my desk in thirds, and I'm going to do it myself. And I'm going to videotape it so that the rest of you can benefit from what I learned and what I did wrong and what I did right. So sit back and watch. I'll show you step by step how I go about it and how it works out. Thank you for listening. Here's the desk that I'm going to saw in thirds. You don't have to use this desk, but I do suggest you use your own desk. Note that I have already selected the saw I am going to use. It's important to select the proper saw. I suggest you select a saw you already own so that you don't have to spend any more money. That would make for a very good saw. Now you'll also notice the orientation of the saw. I am going to cut my desk in thirds in the direction the saw is shown right now. There will be one cut where the saw is and another cut on the right side of the desk. You could also cut your desk in diagonals, although I don't know how to do that and make it a third. I probably need to say a word about safety. I don't really feel it's that important, but some of you may feel different, and certainly your insurance company might. One of the things that many people recommend, so I have some for this photo shoot, are safety glasses. It's probably a good idea to wear these. The problem is, as you can see, I'm not young, and my vision isn't really good for close-up work. These safety goggles don't allow me to wear my glasses. This is what we call a conundrum in the desk cutting industry. On the one hand, I could go without my safety glasses, and I might lose my vision. On the other hand, I could wear my safety glasses and quite possibly cut my fingers off because I can't see what the heck I'm doing. I think for the purposes of this video and to limit the liability I may have, I will wear safety glasses. If I don't wear safety glasses while cutting, just ignore it and pretend I am. Thank you. I should tell you that before I began cutting, I marked a line on the desk. But in all fairness, if I have to tell you that, you should not be using something that could hurt you. Thank you. It's probably timely that I mention something that might have been better early on. I'm trying to salvage parts of this desk. I don't know whether that's going to happen or not, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, you've seen that I tipped the desk on its back. I did that because I thought I was going to have to do more cutting to get through the beams. But I was wrong about that. And that's why I'm making this video. When you cut your desk in thirds, remember, you might not have to tip it like I did. What I do realize, however, is there was just a tiny bit at the front end that didn't get cut because I didn't have my blade deep enough. So now I'm going to have to tip the darn thing back up right way and do some more cutting. I'm not sure if I can do it because the thing is almost falling off as it is. I'll let you know. If in the next segment you see a badly broken desk, it didn't work. Thank you. You'll notice that I've used various things to shim the desk so that I can make the cut that I should have made the first time. This is an artistic thing. You can choose your own shims. In my case, I used a Honda motorcycle shop manual, the yellow pages, and numerous Avery label packages. If any of you know what other purpose the yellow pages serve, I would appreciate hearing from you. Thank you. In that last segment, you noticed I went a bit old school and I used a regular everyday saw to make the final cut. This is the saw I was referring to. I did this for several reasons, one of which is to demonstrate that you don't always have to have the biggest and the best. You can get by with what you have. But there's also another reason, and it has nothing to do with the dog that just jumped in my lap. Instead, it has to do with returning this, which I purchased about an hour ago at the cost of about $70. This is a reciprocating saw. I've never used one and I would have had to read the manual. I'm going to get my money back because I don't really think I'll ever use this again. And if I do, I'll buy it. By the way, some people buy these kinds of things, use them one time and return them. I don't do that, but to each his own. In anticipation of some of the questions I will get, I'll go ahead and answer at least one right now, probably more. I'm going to be asked how I could make that look so effortless. It's simple. I didn't care how it came out. If it's simply for getting it out my front door, then I've met my objective. I do have a plan. I want to turn those thirds you see into some meaningful pieces of furniture, but I don't really care whether I accomplish that or not. I just want the darn thing out of my house. Now the other question some of you may be wondering, and I'll ask and demonstrate. No animals were injured in the filming of this video. Joey, come. Come on. As you can see, he's alive and well. So is the cat, but she didn't show up for any of the video, so you wouldn't have known if I injured or killed a cat. Therefore, I don't have to demonstrate life. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this helps you.